Boundaries. Boundaries are a big deal. They create a bubble around you that creates a sense of support and safety and clean, purity, breathing room, also a space to hold your creative energy that inspires you. And there's lots of different ways to create a boundary, hold a boundary, but I've never really spoken to this aspect before of holding a boundary by actually holding a particular vibrational space for someone in your life. And so take a moment right now and just think about a person or several people that have consistently not honored your boundaries, pushed your boundaries. Just take a moment to bring them into your awareness. And if it's a really triggering experience, just think of that one person. And as you think of that one person who has consistently pushed your boundaries, explore that they are hurting. When somebody pushes boundaries, they can't honor another person's boundaries. It's probably because they don't honor their own boundaries. If they don't honor their own boundaries, then they can't honor the boundaries of another. They might not have discernment. They might not have self-love. They might not feel capable of meeting their needs inside. So they go externally for all of their needs. And so ponder, what is the deepest pain point that you think this person might be living in, but not even aware of it? They might feel really empty inside. They might have a lot of shame that they project externally. They might feel really disempowered. And so they're always attacking and pushing to try to grab other people's power. So again, they feel really disempowered. They might go to the victim-victimizer cycle, disempowered. And just think about, what is that pain point for that person? And what would it feel like to hold in your heart this energetic awareness of like, wow, their deepest pain point is that they don't love themselves, or that they don't believe in their ability to be supported or valued or appreciate themselves or respect themselves or honor themselves. They're projecting that externally, and they're trying to pull other people into that challenged reality. And so now you have discernment. And then, well, what would it be like if you felt that way and you didn't have any tools? You didn't have the awareness. Oh, compassion. That'd be rough. And so you've got the discernment and the compassion of like, wow, this person is living in an inner world that is really not lovely. And now here's the very counterintuitive move. So we've got step one, you bring your awareness to the person. Step two, discernment of the pain they're in. Step three, compassion of like, wow, that's their inner world and they might not even be aware of it. They might not have the tools. They might not have the courage to change it. Okay, now step four. Hold the safest space, but you're being very clear that you're not in the space. You're not like this. You're more like this. Hold the safest space for them to be in their painful reality. You're not attached to fixing it, changing it. You're modeling a very different vibrational way of being that's different than their reality, which means you could be positively, empathically impacting them, but you are not attached or responsible for shifting any of their pain. And if the relationship has been codependent and messy for a long time, take a moment right now and invite your higher self, body Davis higher self, especially in teams, to return any responsibility for any of these shifts, changes, growth, evolution, transformation, back to them at the level of their higher selves where they have the capacity to receive it. Give the bundle of responsibility of fixing back to them. You could even hand it to them in the future as an ascended master, like here, you can be responsible for your own change. I don't have to be, really, it's not appropriate to be responsible for your change. Unload that burden. Lay it at their feet, give it to them in the future, where they have the capacity to receive it. Send appropriate energetic information where they have the capacity to receive it using the energetic fields. And then hold an incredibly safe space. It might be like a pink bubble of be in your feelings of disempowerment, in your grief, in your anger, in your sadness, in your despair, in your hopelessness, in your self-hatred, in your shame. Encourage them silently to be in that energy. They're safe. You are holding a safe container. There you go. For them to be in their pain. And that is step one before transformation can ever occur. And so often in our life, we don't have a safe space and we don't heal. And so one of the most powerful practices is holding a safe space for somebody to be in their process. Inviting your higher self, body, devas, higher self, and teams to craft a beautiful, sacred, safe space for this person to be in their experience, whatever it might be. You don't even have to consciously know. You're safe to be in whatever process you need to be in for your own evolution, your own agenda. I don't need to project. I'm certainly not responsible. I'm certainly not attached, but I can hold a safe space. So then our hearts are calibrated for that space of service effortlessly. And then we're not using our creative energy to change another, especially when that's not appropriate. Balancing and stabilizing the fields, updating your grids, holding that safe container, which creates an incredibly strong boundary.